combine, compete, go back and repeat. Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and I hit the ground running.
So you can see that even though the snare is the same volume, if you apply some white noise on top of it, it actually still works. So like it still feels like the track is developing. So yeah. There's going to be a lot of endless smile on here.
Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and I hit the ground running.
Okay, and then you can see that endless smile, all those like reverb effects, boom, vacuum.
Ground running.
The ground, like this ground part, it's still
Still
wet, and then
running.
Absolutely dry.
Running.
And this is because we are removing the endless smile effects right here, actually. So what do those do? Those ones are at the master channel, and those ones are two separate effects to intensify the buildup.
Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, back and repeat. Running.
So I use them very subtly, but they help a lot. This one is one of my favorites. It's called Smack in the Tree. It's like a constant, endless upsweep.
Running. Combine.
So you kind of introduce them a little bit to help the upsweep, and also they kind of open up on the white noise a lot. So yeah, this is what happens. We are going to go into the drop here, but now I'm gonna look into this little lead synth here, which sounds like this. It's two different sounds with a little bit of effects and processing that we're going to look into later. And yeah, this is the drop of the track. Like the drums, I made them with like a lot of it is addictive drums. Some of it is serum, like this snare, for example. I think it's from my sample pack, which you can buy. I think, yeah, here you can buy this snare. Actually, you can buy the whole drum loop from Runnin with individual elements such as kicks, percussions, and snares from my pack called Arc Samples Heavy Hitters Volume 1, which is available on arcsamples.com. So you'll recognize these drums and you can use them for reference to create your own drums. And there's some sidechain action going on here. So regarding the sidechain, what I like to do is I like to use a MIDI out to sidechain the sound. So let me show you how it works. Okay, so this is basically, this is working like that. You go to add, open MIDI out, and you draw a kick snare, a basic drawing of where you want to accent your sidechain. Next thing you do, for example, this one doesn't really have any sidechain. This one I can hear probably has some sidechaining. So I choose, like, I like to sidechain pretty much everything, like the drum, percussion, a lot of things. Not necessarily everything, but a lot of things. And that helps for the kick to sound more powerful in the mix. So I went to the kickstart and I choose MIDI. Then you go here, VST wrapper settings, I don't know how to pronounce that. You choose input port to 0 and it's going to automatically relate to this MIDI out right here, because this one is set to 0 as well. So now this one is going to affect every single mixture track where you use the sidechain plugin called Kickstart 2, as long as you go and click on it MIDI and choose input port 0. The most simple way of creating sidechain ever, honestly. So you can hear the sub bass. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much all there is to the track. There's a really simple breakdown, so no need to go through every little aspect of that. It's really basic. It's just using the same sounds over and over. And one thing that I really think stands out about the drop is how the basses are layered, but we're going to talk about this a little bit later. Now, I think I provided a lot of helpful information. Just quickly going to look through the mixture track here. So as you can see, I have a FabFilter Pro Q3 and I am cutting out a lot, like everything on the side, like all the stereo sound, I completely remove it up until 98 Hertz. I want nothing going on there. I want clarity in my low end. So that is why. Soft clipper to make sure that the sound is powerful enough on the master. And then I'm using a Fruity limiter. I'm going through the roof with the loudness here. So you can see like it's plus 5.5 dBs, but that's fine. I mean, if it's mixed well, it sounds fine. There's some ozone equalizer, which is honestly, I'm just trying to boost a little bit of those high ends, but you know, you could use a different equalizer for that. You don't need this super consuming equalizer. As I mentioned, this is a really, this is a project I've been working on for a really long time. And because of that, you know, there are some leftover solutions, which I don't recommend. Like you don't need to use ozone equalizer. Just use a really stupid cheap equalizer and it's gonna do the work instead. This is like over the top. So Span Plus is here to look at the image of the track. It's not really helpful though. You can use your ears and listen to like the songs that you like and try to relate to them and master. Like most important thing here, Pro L, which helps me to see how loud the track is. And you can see the track is -5 LUFS, which is exactly what I was aiming for. So it is really, really loud. And yeah, so I actually wanted to take a little pause here and we are going to look into the production of like the track. I'm going to show you the previous versions and stuff. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back and let's get back into whatever we were doing here with the track. So yeah, it's time to look into the older versions of the track and see how it developed. And this is actually, this is actually quite important. Talking about this is really, really important for you to understand that, sometimes the ideas come out of nowhere. So this was I think one of the earliest versions. This one was the next one, I think. I don't remember which ones were the very first ones. So these two were the first ones. And this is a little bit later. And this is pretty much one of the latest ones before the track was finished. And you can see it's really starting to build up into this massive, loud track. Okay, let's listen to the super early demo. And you're going to be surprised it sounds absolutely different. So I'm going to turn off all the effects on the master and let's go.
I hit the ground
Oh, sorry.
I hit the ground running.